Hey, what's up guys, Totallydubbed here, and today I'm doing a video review on a ROCCAT Kone AIMO, a gaming mouse. Now this mouse can be found for around £70 on Amazon.co.uk and around $75 on Amazon USA. Links will be down in the description below in case you're interested. Now this mouse, as soon as I got it out the box, reminded me of the SteelSeries Rival 500. And the reason why is because on the left hand side, where it's a right-handed mouse, there's a kind of like a thumb rest and a button over here, which can be customized through the software. Now the SteelSeries Rival 500 can now be found for around £75, and I'll also link down in the description below for you guys to get a sort of a difference between this mouse and the other one. Now, in terms of the specs of the mouse, you've got a Pixart 3361 optical sensor, which is known as one of the best one-to-one tracking mice out there, and one of the ones which has a zero acceleration sort of performance. So it's perfect for FPS gamers or those who really want a perfect sensor. Now the mouse goes up to 12,000 dpi. I don't know why you'd ever use that much, but it goes up to 12,000 dpi if you need to use it. It's also got a 32-bit ARM MCU and onboard memory, which means that you can store profiles directly on the mouse itself and take it to another PC and, you know, put on all your cheats or whatnot. I don't know what it is, but yeah, you can use that as well, which is quite useful because you don't always have to download the Swarm software, which I'll get into in just a bit. In terms of the weight of the mouse, it's 130 grams, so it's actually quite heavy as a mouse, and it's actually pretty big as well if you look at it in terms of the size. Now my hand is I would say an average male hand. It's around 18.5 centimeters from the top over here to the bottom, and as you can see in terms of the fit of my hand, it really is it's a palm grip mouse, at least for me. I wouldn't use it for a claw gripping, although you could if you potentially wanted to, and I'll outline in terms of the build quality why you could or couldn't use that for certain different grips. Now the mouse is terminated by a single braided cable. It's great, but it's non-removable, so bear that in mind. There's no adjustable weights or weights that you can take out of the mouse, so also you should bear that in mind. And obviously there's the AIMO RGB lighting, which again can be customized through the software and also gives it a different look. Now as you can see, the lights are actually pretty prominent. It's very hard to miss. There's massive RGB strips, or so I say, a space between the mouse's internal core and the RGB. So yeah, it's pretty obvious you've got an RGB mouse. And then in terms of the look of it, you've got the ROCCAT symbol over here with the Kone AIMO writing over here. Now in terms of buttons go, and in terms of build quality, so as I mentioned before, it's a right-handed mouse. It's made for right-handers. The reason why is because of the thumb rest. Now the thumb rest is really nice. If you can hopefully see, there's kind of like a groove just around here. And this is really nice because when you place your thumb over here, it fits really snugly. If not, if you want to use it, as I was saying before, as a claw grip, you could potentially put your thumb over here and rest it here as a claw grip mouse. Now, as I said, I wouldn't really suggest a mouse this big or this wide for claw gripping, but everyone is different, so I appreciate that there could be different sorts of grip types and mices for different grips. In terms of buttons, you've got two buttons on the left hand side, one button by the thumb, which you saw over here. You've got two buttons at the top, and then you've got the left and right tilt, and then the button press of the mouse wheel, and the two left and right buttons. So you've got loads of buttons to play around with, and as I said, all of these buttons can be custom set through the software. You can pre-assign macros if you so wish to them, so it's really great in terms of customization. I had no sort of complaints or problems with that. Now, in terms of the look and the design, again, no issues whatsoever. Better still, this mouse comes in 3 separate colors. It's grey and white as well. I think there's the black version that I've got in front of me. I personally quite like the white version. It looks a little bit different, something that you wouldn't normally expect, and it would kind of stand out from the rest of the crowd. So maybe something to look out for if you're going to be buying the mouse. Now let's talk about performance, arguably the most important part of any sort of gaming mouse. Nowadays in 2018, it's very hard to find a mouse that's actually bad, and this is very much the same case with this mouse. It's a very good mouse from top to bottom in terms of one-to-one tracking, in terms of how it responds to lifting off distance, how it responds to just bashing it down and playing like that, in terms of its clicks left and right. it is a very good mouse in terms of its performance. I have no sorts of complaints. I'm playing some Counter-Strike on it. It works flawlessly. I mean, the one-to-one tracking was good. There's no sort of positive or negative acceleration. That's when you disabled everything. So I had no sort of problems. Like right now, playing some Counter-Strike, just absolutely no problems playing, and you can see me trying to do the spray pattern, which I'm miserably failing at right now. But anyway, in terms of performance, absolutely no problems, and I must say it's up there among with the very best mice. It's no surprise given that the Pixars are behind the Owl Eye optical sensor, which is in collaboration with ROCCAT. Now, in terms of the software is pretty comprehensive. You've got loads of different options that you can use on the software. Just to show you over here, hopefully my camera will be able to pick it up properly and you guys will be able to see it. But the software is really comprehensive and it just works as you'd intend it to do. In terms of the settings, you can see you've got vertical, horizontal scroll speeds, pointer speeds, DPI switcher, all of which are pretty much standard when it comes to normal gaming mice presets. In terms of the button assignments, as you can see, a hell of a lot of buttons over here, and then you can also enable or disable the easy shift button, which is the mouse, the button over here, number 10, which can be customized to what the easy shift does. Then within the advanced settings, you've got the polling rates, you've got the sounds it can have, even the distance of how when you'll pick it up in terms of the distance. Finally, in terms of illumination, you've got the AIMO system. If not, you can have all different types of options here. So in terms of software goes, I have absolutely no problems whatsoever with it, and I just I can't really complain about it. So overall, what do I think about the mouse? Well, in all honesty, it's a fantastic mouse. It works as intended, and it's a good gaming mouse. It performs well, looks nice, and in terms of if you take into account the form factor and weight of it, you just have to bear in mind that yes, it's a big mouse, so it might not suit everyone or people with different types of grip styles. So if you're looking for a mouse which is relatively big, relatively heavy, has got all the right performance and the sort of attributes that you'd need from a mouse, plus a good software to go with it, then I can definitely say the ROCCAT Kone AIMO is one of the mouses to look out for. As an alternative, as I said, the SteelSeries Rival 500 is a fantastic mouse as well, provides a similar type of experience. If I had to choose between the two, I'd probably choose this one over the Rival 500, but that said, I'm not really an MMO or MOBA gamer, I'm more of an FPS gamer, so I'd really be inclined to go towards this one over the SteelSeries, which is aimed for different type of gamers. So there we go, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed this review. Make sure you give it a like, comment, subscribe, as it always helps the channel grow, and let me know in the comments below what you think is a good mouse that's similar to this one. Alright guys, I've been Totally Dubbed. Take care and bye bye.